What a doozy! Welcome with another live stream today. We'll be discussing some transfer news. We got Joao Felix to discuss, Marcus Thuram, Matty Cash, a lot more to discuss, guys. We're also going to deep dive about Potter, get some information on what he wants and what now Todd Boehly has done. He stepped down as the official director of football and now taking on more of the president role. So we're going to discuss that in today's stream. So let's roll the intro so we can get into it. Let's go.
We fucking got him.
And we're back, guys, here with another live stream today. We're doing some transfer news, guys. So get into it, guys. Sit back, relax. We're going to get into today's stream. And everyone who's just trying to smash that like button right now. We're going to be here for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So if everyone does enjoy today's stream, if you're watching on replay, make sure to comment down your favorite part of the stream. Comment down, guys, in the chat right now live. Joao Felix, Marcus Thuram, quick thoughts, before we jump into all the news. But I don't know where to start, man. I look at the tabs. Let's start with a bit of Potter. I want to start with a bit of Potter, kind of talk about what happened yesterday, guys. About yesterday. But the stream yesterday, how we had a big discussion on Potter, guys. We had what does he want, what does he need, who does he want, who does he want gone, who does he want gone, and all that stuff. So today, and there's some breaking news. But big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to my boy Nipper. Hope you're well, my man. Big ups to you. Big up Santiago. Hope you're well, my man. Good to see you once again. Huddersfield Town Fan FC. Big up to you, my man. Appreciate you guys for being here, guys. Make sure that notification bell is on. I'm seeing some, as we could call it, notificational users in here, guys. But I need everyone to make sure that notification bell is on, so you know when we're live, so you know when to come and join it and get the facts and the vitamins. But Graham Potter, guys, this is some breaking news. And I think we're finally maybe seeing the start of Graham Potter. I said yesterday, guys, I need to see Graham Potter take some action. I need to see some players going. I need to see him taking action and knowing what he wants, because he's not showing me any of that. And I said, I'm not even Graham Potter in yet. I still want him gone. So I want him to succeed though. So I think he needs to prove to me why he deserves to stay. Graham Potter does not see some players as a part of his Chelsea plan. Most are on big salaries and will be hard to move on. So some of the big players that are on the big contracts are not in his plans. It's interesting. It's interesting to see who it is. And he's trying to clear out some fans, which is some players, fans, clear out some players, that's actually great. It's great news. We're finally seeing some type of action coming from the man himself. So good to see on that one. And as I said yesterday, I said he needs to take some action. And now to hear this news on him taking action, that's good. Now see what kind of and this Daily Mail reporters. So for me now, it's just all right. He said what he wants. He said that he doesn't see some players as a fit. And it may be hard to move on. Is that most are big salaries? It's hard to move on because they're on big salaries, not because I think they're it's emotional or shit like that. But I generally think that yes, he is correct. It is hard to move, but at least he's coming out and being honest with it. That yes, okay, we are going to get rid of players, but these players are so shit that unfortunately no one wants them. And for me, that's a step. Taking some action, going, yes, I don't want A, I don't want C, I don't want X, Y, and Z in my team, and at least showing it that he doesn't want them and dropping him. And then we can come to that stage like, all right, he doesn't want him, he's not playing him, great. Let's tell him now. So let's take action. But first he needs to start dropping him. I definitely agree on that. So let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Potter finally taking action, which is good. And yeah, I want to get to this next part quickly, guys. I want to jump into the transfers, but let me get this article up quickly, guys. Smash like button while you guys. Where is that article? I guess I'll just keep on this. I don't want to click it. Mail Sport understands that there is concerns behind the scenes about Potter not buying into Potter's methods. However, Chelsea Chiefs are understanding of injuries and feel the squad is unbalanced. Same at as the previous one, and says sources have indicated that there has been some teething problems behind the scenes, given the large turnaround in recruitment and technical staff, perhaps contributing to some of the on the field problems. While negative result against Fulham will not leave Potter in immediate danger, Chelsea owners have earmarked this game to see improvement. Sources have said that they're concerned whether or not some players are prepared to carry out Potter's instructions. And again, it's just the same thing, Finally, I'm not fine. It's the same thing, Is Todd Bowie going to work around Potter? And my thing is, he must. He must work around Potter, because to give Potter a chance, to give Potter the to succeed, he needs to be given his team. He needs to be given his team. So I really enjoy, and I hope Bowie does get the players that he needs, and gets rid of the players that he wants. One sec. Nippon says my guesses would be J5, Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and Aspie. I think J5 is definitely trying to move on. I think Aspie trying to move on. I do think yes, Mason Mount possibly, Kai Havertz possibly. And could there maybe even be like an underlining, add the blue one, like an example, like a Koulibaly or like someone that no one would expect, like a Mendy or something no one would expect. So again, it's just really it's just a lot of stuff happening, and no one obviously knows the 100% truth. No one's gonna say the same narrative. Everyone will say a different narrative, to it. So no one's gonna have the stick hard truth. But we're gonna see what the report's saying. Big up to my boy Gaman, hope you're well. Big up to Cheap Slimes, big up to Matt Morning from the UK, big up to Cheap Slimes from the UK. Mohammed Bet the Mama says Pedro Porro. Yes, Pedro Porro news. We are gonna discuss that as well. Actually, let me get the article, and I did forget to get that up. Give me a sec. I did add it in the description, but I forgot to get the article up. But yes, we will discuss Pedro Porro. Another one, I think for me, another great option. I'm really kind of interested in Spurs are now getting in for him. I think Arsenal looking him up. Let's jump into some Chelsea. I want to jump into Chelsea. I just want to get that out of the way. We've got some admin stuff, Potter, Bowie. It's just all over the place a bit at the moment. But let's hope it kind of gets the structure back. Yes, Bowie's only been here for about a year, because it's only been a year. Remember, he joined in. Oh wait, no, he joined July. No, April got sanctioned. July he joined. Yes, sorry, it has not been a year. It's only been 6 months. But it's been half a year. So the next half of the year, he's had half a year to settle in. He's had half a year to decide. Now it's half a year to take action. Time for you to take action, Bowie. But Matty Cash. Simon Phillips reports Chelsea are considering signing the Matty Cash. Now, Matty Cash just got injured, groin injury. I guess it's a Chelsea thing to get injured and then be listed, as a Chelsea target. But he's honestly he's a great player, another great player. But what I've heard is he's not the best at crossing the ball. He doesn't have that best cross. Now I don't know if that's true or not. From what I've seen, I thought he had some decent crosses. From what I watched him at Villa a couple of games ago. Where did he play before? Oh my god, where did he play? Oh my god, what did he transferred to Poland, did he? But I don't even know if he played for Poland. I didn't see him. Where was he before again? Oh my god, where was he before Villa? He was someone before. Was it Burnley? No, he was at Nottingham. Must have been Nottingham. I swear it's a different team before. My mistake. Sheepstone, today's Mount's birthday. Can you imagine? Oh my god! Big up to Mount, happy birthday, whatever, and all that. But man, he is not getting a fucking 300k contract. Let's make it clear, guys. Mason Mount's not getting 300k a week. Okay, guys, come on. Be able to travel with Orange, says Mickey Mount, still believing. Guys, like this is again, if he's proper Charles, he would take the 150k. He'll take it 200. He'll take what the club gives him if he's proper Charles. But he's not proper Charles, guys. He's another spineless player who just wants money. So get him out, man. Get him out. He doesn't deserve 200k a week. No way. Best thing to do is get rid of him. I'm telling you. Best thing to do. But yes, obviously Matty Cash, guys, great backup player. again, for me, a right back is a must this summer. Right wing back, whatever you guys want to call it, needs to happen. But the thing is who? Who is the ideal? And for me, I don't mind. I don't mind who it is. It's just that if the guy can play the position, the guy can suit the team. That's all that happens for me. Because Reece James number one. But we need someone who, when he's gone, which might be more frequent, to slot in that position. And I think Matty Cash, Pedro Porro, the guy from Lyon, the 21-year-old, Dumfries, whoever the fuck it is, I don't really care. Just bring someone in. Anyone but a Damatore. That's it. Mason Mount isn't, yeah, but again, he doesn't have to be a Chelsea fan to be proper Chelsea, but he just has to respect the club. And obviously, yeah, he's not a Chelsea fan. He's a Portsmouth or something. But yeah, he's doesn't bleed blue. He's far from a Chelsea fan. And he's not proper Chelsea. He's far from it. He supports Portsmouth and says if Chelsea and Portsmouth played each other, he would want Portsmouth to win. Yeah, I mean, like for me, that's not a big deal. I wouldn't really care. But to the people who hype up this, it's proper Chelsea through and through, blah blah blah, absolute waffling. So Mason Mount needs to go. 300k a week, he is fucking dreaming. If he thinks he's gonna get 300k a week, I will not give him more than what he even deserves. He's playing shit. Like he's somehow decreased. When you get older, you're supposed to improve, not decrease, right? And not decline, not depreciate in value. But this guy somehow has, and he wants more. Let's get him out, guys. I think Chelsea need to reevaluate the interest of Pedro Porro because of the Felix triangle. So, guys, I'm so out of the loop on this. So, what's this on the Felix thing? So, Joao Felix doesn't like Kai Havertz or something? I kept myself out. I really couldn't be fucked. Knowing what this is, I should have known because I come in and give you the information, guys. But I don't know what this triangle Felix thing is. Is it because the guy's Portuguese? You know, I don't know. But let me get up. Let me see if I can just quickly find a Pedro Porro Felix. I don't know. I don't know what this triangle thing is. I mean, he's Spanish, but what, is he a Portuguese player or something? I don't know. He plays in Sporting, but is it I don't know. Is it something like? And he's on like, oh man, I knew, I fucking knew he's at the Manchester United, Manchester City Academy. Ah, Joffrey. Oh, wait, it was him. Oh my god, it was him. Oh no. Well, Joao Felix is the biggest beta anyway. He went back to. It was Pedro Porro who did that. I didn't even know. I knew someone did it, and then his Instagram, she cheated on him like 4 times, and he kept going back. Joao Felix Wag, they call it Wag. Well, kiss Spain rival Pedro Porro has special. Oh no fucking shot, man! This is the funniest shit. I would love this happening. Actually, this would be fucking funny. So like, where are you like Love Island, right? Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, but she cheated like 6 times, and he still went back to it. So, I mean, it wasn't even just one. I think it was a couple more. It wasn't just Pedro Porro. It was someone else as well. So, like, yeah. Wow. Okay. Um. Again, yes, there's the De Bruyne and Courtois thing, but as football, man, you see again, it's an interesting one because for me, I'll say I wouldn't really give a shit. I think, but again, there's some sensitive people on this, that play football. Such a weak minded betas. I think Joao Felix is definitely one of them. I think he, unfortunately, is a great player, but I think come to life, he's a bit of a fucking declined person to say. Going back to his ex when she's cheated on him like 4 times, and still posting him on his Instagram and adding her and everything. I don't know. He's a bit of a lost cause, a bit of a beta. I think maybe he needs to watch some Andrew Tate or something. But yeah, Felix picture Porro beef. Yeah, Porro cheated on. Yeah. Say if we let Mason Mount go on the European. Say if we do let Mason Mount go on the European, James come in for him, and say I don't know what you mean by that. Pedro Porro is a baller, but you think him and Felix would actually make things go to shit. And that is, I mean, honestly, this is a concern that we must, have a chat about. It's a genuine concern. At the front of it, I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. But now think about it, it is a genuine concern because, look at Koswa, KDB, don't have good relationships. Fortunately, one's in keeper, one's in the center, cam. But we've got one right back coming in with a cam. They have to kind of get along, and also in training Monday to Friday, whatever. Have to have some good relationship. But um, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how Felix feels about him. I don't know. Sounds like I want some fucking therapy session, man. I don't care. Just come fucking play football. Fucking put the ball in the fucking back of the net for all I care. I don't care about this fucking special relationships with the beta, mate. Joao Felix is the beta already. Joao Felix going back to this girl, she's cheated on him fucking 3 times. It's not Pedro Porro's fault, guys. If you guys are gonna come blame Pedro Porro, no, you blame the fucking woman. You blame his girlfriend for going and cheating 6-7 times on him. So for me, I don't think Joao Felix should have any beef with Pedro Porro. It's not Pedro Porro's fault. Sorry, I would take the go and take the blame on Joao Felix's gal. But man, that is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Because guys, she hasn't done this it's like it's third, fourth time. I'm sorry, Pedro Porro saw that opportunity and said, "Nah, fuck it, I'm going in. I don't care." So for me, oh, they've been seen kissing in a nightclub. Why is Pedro Porro in a nightclub? We should be focused on his soccer game, football game. Is a fan of Pullman Chelsea. Unfortunately for us, Mickey Man and Kai Havertz are going to teach Joao Felix the art of earning money without giving a fuck. They're gonna teach him how to make money and still play week in, week out. Hey, mate, Joel, you can play shit, mate. Joel, this is the club, yeah. We have a bitch of a manager who doesn't drop us. You know what you can do? Play shit week in, week out. You get paid. Boom, boom. Phil's girlfriend scored a hat trick on him. Phil's girlfriend scored a fucking hat trick on him, and he still went back for him. That's fucked. That's fucked. I can't believe it. She went for thirds, and he still went back. Come on. And we're blaming Pedro Porro here, guys. Come on. The real problem should be Joao Felix and his girlfriend, not Pedro Porro. So if I could pick Pedro Porro or Joao Felix based on this mentality, Pedro Porro comes in any fucking day of the week. Pedro Porro has the balls to do that, man. That's some primal shit. We have to big up to my boy Liam. Liam, hope you well, my man. Big up to Nippin. I'll check it after the stream. Sorry, I wasn't on Twitter today. Just got up the news and got off. Twitter's a fucking horrible place. I can't bother that app anymore. It's just slow for some reason. Elon, fix your service. Big up to Hano, my man. I'm confused on the Felix thing. So Joao Felix's girlfriend kissed Pedro Porro, who again we're both interested in. And the thing for me is, it's more Felix's fault than Pedro Porro. Big up to Afif, who says number 10, Joao Felix. If you're talking about that, I know you're talking about. Big up to Mabas, who says, big up Matt, would you take Manuel Gureta at Chelsea? I don't know who that is. No idea. And again, you know what? If he's a low name player who has some great potential, yeah, bring him in. I'm not against these players. I think the one thing now I'm kind of coming around. I don't know if Enzo Fernandez might be the best bet. I think splashing so much cash on a player for again, we have to see him and say, yeah, we didn't really think about him before that World Cup. So much little hype. It's a bit of a concern to spend that much money. So for me, I'll go spend a 40 mil, a 30 mil, 50 mil, some small money, so we don't kind of spend that big money. But again, guys, on Pedro Porro, guys, would you guys take Pedro Porro? Because boarding coach Ruben Amorian has been the top target for Spurs. Porro and Edwards will only leave for the clause, so we know it's just the clause that Pedro will leave for. We know the amount of attacks to go through Porro and Edwards. Nobody's blind here, but the market is what it is. So again, there are some other options. We got Pedro Porro, we got Matty Cash, we got the guy from Lyon. Might have some random other guy from Algeria. So there's going to be some other options. And the thing for me is, never watched Pedro Porro play. Bring him in. I don't. I'm now going to trust the scouts. I'm going to trust our new team to go, is this guy the best bet? Is he the best shot that we have? All right, if he is, bring him in. Yeah, no worries. We don't need to go spend big money on a backup right back. Someone 23 who can bring up potential. That's someone that we need. Yeah, no, never heard of him. I have to have a look at him. I've never heard. Is he coming? So I don't think he's extended his contract. Let me see if there's anything new on it. This was 3 hours ago from Fab. So it is possible from Jacob, Ben Jacob. So he hasn't extended his contract because Sporting's just bought him. But so I think now we've got Tottenham looking for him, Chelsea looking for him. So yeah, cash will be more expensive than Pedro. Yeah, obviously because of the perm tax, but again, if it depends, if Porro will be what? How much are we even looking for Pedro Porro, guys? I don't even know really. Pedro Porro. I mean, it's a release clause, so let me see the release clause. I did check. I forgot. It's £36 million, so it's not that bad of a that bad. It's not that bad. 36.7 million for release clause to Pedro Porro. Matty cash won't be the same, about 40 million, 45 mil. So it'll probably be the same amount. 40 mil for Matty cash, 40 mil for Pedro Porro. 40 mil for who we want. And I think 40 million is an ideal signing for a backup right back. I think that's for this inflation price, I think it's a reasonable offer. So I would definitely go for it. Yusha says Yogarte is a good player. We got the King George, Pedro Porro, and Felix in the same team. It's poisonous. Yeah, and this thing, like, I understand all that's been happening and all that, but those two shouldn't be fighting against each other. They shouldn't be fighting against each other. Joao Felix needs to look at his girl and go, "What the fuck were you doing?" Not look at Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro just took his shot. It's the good to say no, back it off. But yeah, again, if they're gonna real men will come, together and have a chat about it. Why this that. I don't know, this is football, man. It's not fucking Love Island. Yeah, I don't give. You know what? I'll be honest. I don't give two fucking shits, man. Don't give two shits. Yeah, you come in this fucking. If I was a manager, and that happened, you come in the fucking dressing room, you get along or you get fucked. You don't want. Not gonna get along, get fucked. Just go. And that's what the mentality we have to have with Chelsea fucking Football Club. If you're not gonna come because it's because it's beta male Joao Felix, lets his girlfriend smash other dudes, right? Don't fucking come then. I don't care. Don't come. Joao Felix doesn't want to come because Pedro Porro is here. Don't fucking come. Stay at Atletico. I don't care. We're here to play football. Right? We're here to play football. I don't care about your feelings, relationship. We're here to play fucking football, train together, win together. Yeah? Porro can cost every change. Porro is levels above cash. Yeah, and again, I don't mind either way. Like, I'm not gonna sit and say, yeah, I know Pedro Porro, but I have much money cash for months. I've never watched Pedro Porro. I don't mind who comes in. That's the thing. I don't mind. Just bring in a fucking right back. I don't care. We need a creator / playmaker. Chelsea should sign Dominic. Oh, is that the Croatian? He will be a perfect cam. Again, we're just like throwing these names out, and I'm all for that. But when we get linked to them, I'll start looking at the players before. But I think I'm done. I used to do this, but I used to just like start scouting like Football Manager. Oh, I'm gonna look at this guy from Leipzig or this guy from Benfica. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for someone to either bring up a name. I'm gonna wait for our links or like Fab to say Chelsea interested in blah 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 blah, and then I'll start to investigate the player because I get too attached to these players now, and I'm like, oh, like last season I won that guy from Dortmund. He's at Dortmund now. Schlotterbeck. He was a fucking baller, but but now he's like, yeah. You will pay over the top for any. Yeah. So again, if you're saying Pedro Porro's the same amount of money cash, yeah, go get Pedro Porro. No worries. But would you? Yes, Pedro Porro would definitely hold the bench for Reece James, 100%. And again, it's not holding the bench; you're rotating him, Reece James. I think at this point where Reece James may need to have some competition. I'm sorry, but I think he's at this point where he's just too injury prone. Reece James needs to have competition. So, say God forbid, but if it does happen to where he does get a major injury and needs to be out again, we have to have a selection that can match his standards. If you told me last year that do we need someone who will want to bench James? They'll go, yeah, true, because Reece James was so consistent. But now Reece James isn't that consistent. And we have to look at him and go, can Reece James consistently play a season? No, he can't. Oh, the hunger. So I don't even know what it is. Like, again, I just don't even know who it really is. But let's get into the next. So that's our right back. Got Matty Cash, Pedro Porro. Oh yes, and obviously I forgot to discuss this, but Todd Bowie has stepped down as sporting director and handled the bulk of the transfer responsibilities to Christopher Vevel and Paul Winston Tonali. Finally, this is what we've been waiting for months. Like, it took him 6 months to do that. Like, we don't want a businessman to invest in a sport he has no clue on what the fuck he's doing. I'm sorry. So thankfully, the bulk of it goes to our new sporting director, Christopher Vevel. Let's see what he can do with that. I just want to bring that up. Reese's, you guys, hang on, guys. Let me just, sorry, before I read Liam's comment, guys, I want everyone to start right now. Get these likes. So we've got 21 people in here. We haven't even spoken about Joao Felix and Thuram yet. So I want everyone to smash that like button right now. Get the 20 likes. Because, guys, we had 700 views yesterday, but we only hit 30 likes. And I know I wasn't saying hit the like a lot, but I shouldn't expect to say hit the like. It should be a mandatory thing. Come in, like, comment, So guys, hit that like button right now. I appreciate every single one of you who has done that so far. With Reach's injury record, any player coming in to give him competition will get more than enough games. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, say FA Cup against Bournemouth. Yeah, he needs to get rested. Reach James needs to get rested. So I think bringing someone in and bringing in like a PEDRO PORRO, I think great transfer because it's a young guy from a different league and has something to prove. Some success to kind of continue. Because how old is Matty Cash? If I'm not mistaken, I think he's 26. I'm not mistaken. 25. He'll be 26 this year. So this is my 26, So he's kind of, he's old, but not that old, So I wouldn't mind going, whoever's really available for me. It is. But always stepping down is great. It's giving the fucking professionals to handle the business, which is good. I bet you the only reason why Joao Felix and Enzo were ever interested in us solely because of race and not the. Mate, you think Joao Felix? See, here's the thing. We're signing Joao Felix because our creators, Kai Havertz and Mason Mount, are not fucking good enough. That's why we're getting more players because they're not good enough. We're signing in Kuku. Why are we signing Kuku? Because Mount and fucking Havertz is not good enough. That's the fucking reason why. Right? That's why we haven't fucking signed the right back in fucking years because Reece James was just too good. We didn't need to replace him. And we didn't think that deep to, maybe we need a rotational player. But we never thought, let's get a right back because Reece James isn't good enough, blah, blah, blah. No, we never fucking thought that. Why did we get a left back? Why did we get Cucurella? Because we got Cucurella because Joao had an injury, an ACL, and he wasn't performing better than last time. So we got a replacement for him just in case. So now we get replacements when players are shit, right? Translation, when players are shit. So Joao Felix is coming in because Mason fucking Mount and Kai Havertz is shit. So you can't sit here and tell me these guys are generational fucking talents or anything. These guys are shit. They're shocking. And that's why Joao Felix is coming in to replace them. He's coming in to bring more energy, bring more fucking skill, bring something because they don't show us anything. One second. I'm adding the timestamp. Thank you. Yeah, be up to Bale 5. UCL was his official retired. Great career he had for sure. Felix be up to Yas says Felix at the Atletico training ground on his way to London. Yeah, guys, and I want to get into it, but guys, it's looking like it's done. Actually, we'll jump into it now. I'm not sure if let me see if there's any breaking news because I got this about 2 hours ago. So let me just double check if there's any news. That's it. Here we go, guys. Official Joao Felix on his way to London. The loan to Chelsea seems imminent. He has left the training ground. Joao Felix to Chelsea on loan. Here we go. The reason we're getting Joao Felix, guys, let's give it clear and simple. The reason we're getting Joao Felix is because our players up front are not fucking good enough, and that includes Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. That's the reason why we're getting this guy. All right? Simples. Someone clip that right now. Send it to me. Can Joao Felix, guys. 28th minute. Someone clip that. Well, let's talk about Joao Felix. Here we go. Someone clip that if you can. Can Joao Felix play West Fulham? Yeah, I mean, if you when's Fulham? What's today? Comes today, Wednesday. Maybe. Yeah, he probably can. Yeah, because it takes 24 hours for like the visa and the thing to get accepted for him to officially start training. So he comes in Wednesday. Yeah, he probably can, but I don't think he will. I think he'll start. Matt, the generational talent, mate. Get me on that pitch, yeah? Get me on that pitch. Put me there. Yep, Joao Felix on his way. Team left the consistency 100%. Tuchel, Lampard, Potter choose better. Is there a buy option? Now, what I've heard, I don't think there is. There's no buy. It's just a straight loan, 6 months, 12 months. Actually, is it 6 months, 12 months? Let me double check for you guys. I don't want to lead you with false information. I'm going to check with you guys. So 11 million euros. It's just a straight loan. Straight loan, guys. Straight loan. No buy option. No nothing. Just straight loan. Off the bench, yeah, probably off the bench. I wouldn't mind seeing that for sure. But yeah, Joao Felix, guys. Here we go. Now, I said this about a week ago when we kind of interested in him. I said Joao Felix for me, not you know, don't the guy has great again. Here's the thing with Joao Felix. Joao Felix has fucking unbelievable talent, but the way it's been executed at Atletico failed. And what I've seen from Chelsea in the recent years, these talented players, the way they get executed and the way they perform is horrible. So Joao Felix is now coming to improve our squad, but we need to ensure we execute his talents to the maximum capacity we can, the most capable ability we can, right? And the way we do that is playing him in his natural position, play around him. I think he's good enough to. He's walking in right now as our best attacker, right? And I know he plays a lot of fucking different positions because he's all over the place, but he's coming in to improve our squad because our squad right now and our attack in general is shit. So he's coming in to improve it. I think it's a great signing. I think it's a great loan deal. This is very, very smart. Absolutely smart from the board. I'm going to give them their flowers. I think it's an absolutely smart deal. You're bringing him in for just a simple straight loan. It benefits Joao Felix so he can get more playing time. He can improve. And it benefits us because we're getting the best attacker that we have. He walks into our team as the best attacker. Murdoch. How do you even pronounce this guy's name? The Arsenal geezer. Okay, come on, man. Hurry up. Hang on. Modric. Mahado Modric. It's not saying Modric. Yeah, I mean nothing's really happened. I think he's still on Arsenal's radar. If if we want him, we'll get him. That's the thing I think because it's just a buyout clause. Again another simple buyout clause. You get it. You want it. You get him. But it's just if we want to hijack the offer. If we want to hijack it. Man and Havertz are super excited. I'm not about Joe as well, but that we don't have an option to buy him. Mate, they're clapping their hands thinking there's no fucking option to buy. Because if there's an option to buy, mate, they'll be out of their job. Joao Felix can play left wing, left mid, cam, second striker, false nine, right wing. This guy's so versatile, he can play across the front three. And the thing is, for me, we need to find his natural position and play him in that natural position. That's the thing. Make sure they play in natural position. Possibly because Diego Simeone is lit, but again, Diego Simeone didn't really push him to the highest extent. I think Joao Felix is a great player, great talent, has done decent at Atletico, but it hasn't filled his full potential. And I don't know if Diego Simeone really did that. Hopefully, he isn't Havertz. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's the one concern. He does remind me of that Kai Havertz run. He comes from a bit of an easier league, has that great talent, but just doesn't fucking execute it properly. And that's the one concern I have for him, Matt. One concern. Um, we me need out. Bring back the I'm not going to talk about bring back the Matty Cash is better than PORRO defensively, says Yuche. Would you rather spend money on ENZO or Leao? When I be honest, guys, I'll say none. Really, like I just don't want to go splash that money, guys. We're in a process, right? A process isn't just about splashing the cash, but find that right personnel. Now ENZO, great player, but is he worth 120 million? No, Leao's not worth 120 million, and Leao just extended his contract, right? So I don't know if I'll take any of them. And if I was gonna pick, I would pick ENZO. I think ENZO does want to come here, more than Leao, but it's just that price tag is absolute. It's killing me, man. Like I keep it consistent. I don't want Rice for that amount of money. I don't want Enzo for that amount of money. It's just too expensive, guys. It's really just too expensive. There are better options. Maybe we're not to a higher ceiling rate of prospect, but there is some option we can get now. Ruben Neves, get him in now. He performed now. The guy from Brighton, get him in now. He performed now. You know. Matt, have you seen Joao Felix injury record? Yes, it obviously is very bad, and I did see that his ankle is a concern. He has an ankle problem, so Joao Felix does have the injury problem, guys. And I mean that's the one thing that concerns me. But he hasn't been injured. Let me check when the last time he been injured. He hasn't been injured for a while, guys. Hasn't been injured for a while. Let me see if I can find his thing. But guys, we got 36 people in here. I want everyone to smash that fucking like button right now. All right. Joao Felix injury record. Here we go. Very, very long list. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. And yes, it's that ankle, guys. That ankle injury is a real concern. Wow, he just missed 74 days. What do you do? Muscle injury. One muscle injury. July 2022. That's quite a while ago. 6 months. He hasn't been injured for about a while. But again, that injury is very, very concerning. That injury is very, very that ankle, 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 and that it hasn't. And then he fractured his ankle, 71 days. So it only missed on 3 games. Oh, because of the break. Hasn't missed out on a lot of games. He got injured at times where. Why didn't he only miss on 6 games? Fuck. Did not play a lot of games down there in Spain. Joao Felix speaks English too, so that's good. That's a W. Built Yomi. Chelsea ain't getting more no matter what they try. He has been twerking for Arsenal before. So yeah. And obviously, the Ukrainian kind of chemistry. I don't really care, to be honest. I wouldn't mind getting him just to kind of piss off Arsenal fans, but I don't really care. P word? What P word? Don't say that P word, please. I don't know. Big up to Shushan, right back news. We are interested in PEDRO, PORRO, Matty, Cash. They're the kind of options we're looking at now. And the thing with PEDRO, PORRO, you pay the release clause, you get the player. Same thing with fucking ENZO. So if you want to pay 40 million for PORRO, we get PEDRO, PORRO fucking today. That's the thing, guys. Yeah, true. They have a very good friendship there. And guys, this as Hano said, guys. We're only 22 likes for 36 in here. Let's get the 30 like right freaking now. Are you guys serious right now, guys? I'm gonna make you guys cringe, guys. We have to play this rubbish now because you guys are not liking the video.
Bro, are you serious right now, bro?
Smash that like button right now, guys. Come on. And Chelsea need to
Sign some players!
sign the fucking player. Sign some players. Come on. Let's go. Imagine left wing Felix, striker Fofana, right wing Sterling. That front, yeah, that's a great front three. Honestly, it's probably our best front three we can have. I think Sterling, there's something there. Like Sterling, obviously, he's shown he can score goals. He's done it for a consistent amount of seasons. Like Havertz amount haven't showed that they can score goals for a consecutive season. They haven't. Sterling has difference. It just proves why he suits in. I think, just bring us. And Matty Cash just had a groin injury last week. Perfect reason to bring him in. Just to have that injury, bring him in. I mean, that's how we fucking do it over here. Oh, process? Oh, yeah, no. I don't say that, people. Fofana will be like what Gabriel Jesus was at Man City. Let's hope, man. Fofana, great opening he had. And I think it would be absolutely stupid to send him out on loan. Havertz just a German Mount, and Mount's just the German Havertz. Oh my god. Same stuff. How did Fofana play? Only watched till the first goal versus City. Didn't watch the game, but what I did see Fofana match and skill for the whole thing. And he fucking absolutely ripped it apart when he came in, tore Walker off his chest or whoever that was. He did great there. And I think he must stay. We must not sell our only striker we have, guys. So let's put a poll up. I want to put a poll up right now. Let's just put a poll, guys. Let's get these likes up as well. Start a poll. I want Felix. Oh, yeah. Felix loan to Chelsea. Will this change our attack? Yes and no, guys. And I'm gonna say like the video. I'm on the vote in this poll right now, guys. What is your thoughts, guys? Will Joao Felix fix our attack? Will he fix our attack? I want everyone to know what their thoughts are, because Joao Felix is on his way to London. He is a done deal. I was just about to ask how far is Felix. It seems like it's done. So I think by a couple of hours we'll see the official. We might see about a couple of hours. Might see here we go from Fabrizio, whatever. A bit late, but I think it's done. That's it. If we're buying players, we need to sell. 100% agree. One in, one out. We got again. This is a loan, I guess. Yes, it's a loan, whatever. But mate, I'd rather have Felix for 6 months so we can scout someone else. So we get one player out. We have 6 months to look for another player, so we don't need to rush it. Simples. Get rid of Mount. I mean, English habits, yes, of course. How much is Malo Gasho? Is that the 20-year-old right back? Let me see if it's talking about the same person. Yes, it is. I think it's like a 20 million, like 20 mil. He's valued at, but his release clause, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was like 25 million pounds. Not mistaken. So, or maybe 40. I can't find it. If Chelsea genuinely look at to learn out for fine, we'll keep him Birmingham Harris, and exactly. Like, I would rather have someone who is proving themselves and progressing than rather someone who's already finished. I'm sorry. Yes, we got to my bad Bernard comedy. That's the best sign for Chelsea so far. Zakaria Chukwuemeka and Daniel Fofana. Yeah, Zakaria, man. I mean, people slept on him. I did say he's a better sign than Rice. I said it. So Zakaria's better than Rice. He's fucking put Rice in mate. He's put Rice back to sleep after this season. Zachary has fucking killed it, guys. Zachary has absolutely killed it. Heard that Chelsea were in contracts with a private medical team that handles celebrities. Maybe they need the access. Mate, get them on a whole access department. Get me any new doctor. I don't care. Anyone. I'll come be. I've no doctor's experience, but it looks like I don't need to be a doctor to work at Chelsea Football Club, because anyone can work there. Better my boy Princeton, happy well, my man. Just don't rate Felix, but 6 month loan option. Exactly. For me, again, I'm on the edge with you. I think there's great talent on Felix. Same with Havertz. It's just about executing it properly. And I wouldn't mind to see 6 months how we execute this player, how we can execute it, because he has great talent. He has great talent. But if we were to buy him, I wouldn't see him succeed. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. As a loan, maybe we can get something out of him, but he just needs to improve our attack. I don't just come on and work out. More than help, but make it better, which will be not hard. Yeah, true. What's everyone saying? Felix, will it change our attack? 15 votes, 93% said yes, 7% said no. And guys, we've got 52 people in here, 15 votes, but only 25 likes. Get these likes up now, guys. Let's just watch the women's if Mount and Havertz. Mate, put Mount and Havertz in the women's team. I don't think they'll even make it, but try put him there. Ferguson must be visiting a therapist daily to deal with the mental torture of playing with these players, man. Poor guy. Like, so when your best player is a 40-year-old, I said this fucking like 6 months ago. I said, get me a fucking player that I don't need to rely on a goddamn 40-year-old. I'm sorry, I don't want to rely on a 40-year-old. I don't. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, guys. Mate, Fofana is proving something. He wants to prove something. He wants to show something to the manager. Let him prove himself. But let's get into the other news, guys. So Chelsea are trying to complete a deal for Marcus Thuram, for Mönchengladbach, and Nordi Madueke. The reports, the PSV right winger. So again, 2 more attackers. Now Thuram, I think he played great in that final. But Bundesliga tax, man, I think he's a great player, but that Bundesliga tax is scaring me. 24 years old, a great stat, but he is scaring me. The Bundesliga tax, oh man, it's scaring me. It's really scaring me. I see him, I see great player, but I see he's playing a Bundesliga. I go, fuck, he's playing a Bundesliga. Shit. Bundesliga tax. So it is very scary, guys. Very scary. I want your thoughts. Now, Madueke, is that pronounced? Madueke, 20 years old, 21. PSV, right wing. Again, it's more of a future thing. You bring him in, rotate him. Don't start him. But Thuram is someone that needs to come in now. And now will Thuram give us instant impact, guys? Is Thuram, and guys, come on. let's be honest. Is Thuram going to break our number 9 curse? Is Thuram going to crack the spell and be the striker that we've always wanted since Diego Costa? Will he be that guy? I know. I think this changes our attack. So that's it. Big up to you, my man. Madueke is so good and left-footed on the right, but he's so injury prone. Wow, is he really injury prone already? He's 21. The fuck is injury prone already? Injury. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is ankle. Oh, it's another ankle muscle injury. Wow. Holy mo. He is injury. Oh, he's English. Wow. He is injury prone. Holy shit. Just missed 18 games. 81 days ankle injury. Wow. That is a concern. Big concern. Chelsea will get top 4 now. Felix at your club says lucky seeing, man. Let's hope so. Don't think that happens, but let's hope so, man. Let's hope so because, well, guys, top 4. I think top 4 is gone. Then we should be looking at top 4. But can it still happen? Mathematically, yes, it can still happen. Will it happen? Probably not. Once Thuram hears about the number 9 curse, he's gonna be part of the number. Mate, but hang on. What if you just don't give? All honesty, I would not give him that number 9. If we bring Thuram, I would not give him that number 9. Not giving that number 9. Guys, will Thuram work out, man? I don't know. It's a I don't know. It's a big risk. Again, another 35, 40 million payout, maybe 50 million for him, and a player with that. We've had the experience with Bundesliga. We know Bundesliga attacks. You know, he's a good player, very physical, very big player. Fantastic, love it. But man, it's just that Bundesliga attacks. Fuck. I just hope we get our players back from injury, especially Kante, James, and Chilwell. Champions League is the only hope we can qualify for next season. And here's the thing: we're talking about injuries. Yes, injuries is a problem, right? But I think injuries are only a problem for one man. I think it's James. James is our biggest problem. But when we have James, we play such a different game. And when you're relying on one player, that's how you know we're in the mud. Because Kante, yeah, he's injury prone, but he's been fucking gone for like a year and a half. That like he comes in, yeah, all right, he plays good for one game, but he'll be gone the game after. So Kante makes no difference to me, guys. Kante in or out makes a difference. Yeah, he comes in, plays one game, but he gets injured again. So can we get Zaha? Yeah, man, I would love Zaha. Zaha's a player, with that that experience, knows how to put the ball in the back of the net, plays left wing, knows how to create. Like that's someone I would definitely get. Chelsea should retire the number 9. Yeah, they actually should. They should have. It's a bit late now. You can't retire. Well, maybe they still can. But big up to my boy, Matty Benjamin. Hope you well, man. Big long time no see. Like the video, please. Yes, guys. Let's get these likes up, guys. We're 46 in here and then 30 likes, guys. But we've got 22 votes. Come on. Get these likes up to 40. Come on, right now. Are you guys serious right now? And we're on 923. So big up to everyone who has subscribed, guys. Let's get the 925 subs. If you're new, guys, make sure to do subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on, guys, because we're so close to hitting monetization, so we can get the badges, the super chats, and everything in, so everyone can come and have their saying. Get prioritize comments. Even though I do read every single comment, but I need everyone to smash like button. Make sure, guys, that notification bell is on. I'll show you guys right now, guys. Come here when there's a subscribe button. Oh, it's not even on my screen. But guys, just make sure you guys hit the notification bell right now, guys. Come on. Kai Havertz is a German Batshuayi. Yeah, they're both ass. Nothing new from when you last said it 2 minutes ago, mate. So nothing new has come up. But let's actually, but you have reminded me. Let me refresh Twitter. Let me see if there is any breaking news. But yeah, it looks like, guys, Joao Felix is done. Just seeing if there is any news. Nothing new at the moment, guys. Just refreshing, just checking pages, seeing if there's anything new. Nothing from PYS. Letting him absolute Charles. Just doing the rounds, guys. Saying preview for Fulham. No, unfortunately, I can't do it because I work at the nights those days. But I will be back. No, sorry. Yes, I will do a preview for Fulham. Yes, I will do a preview for Fulham. Thursday about this time. So do stay tuned for that, guys. I will be there for sure. I'm just seeing if I will do a review or not, but probably not. Wait, yeah, Friday morning's the game. So it'll be nothing new, guys. But we'll go back to Joao Felix. Should I have anything else to say? Ampadu at loan DM would be much better than Declan Rice. Man, I mean, shit versus garbage. Don't really care who. Again, guys, the update on DM situation. There's nothing really that's there. Nothing really there. There's nothing new. ENZO's our only best offer, guys. We must get a fucking DM. Get one, except for Declan Rice. That's it. Get anyone but Declan Rice. He will actually. Guys, let's suss Amadou. Let's see how he's doing. Let's see how Amadou's doing. 12 games, 4 yellow cards. Oh my fucking god. Where is he even at? Is he at? Oh, Spieza. Man, the shocking 17th. Is he starting? Did he start when they played Atalanta 2-2? He has, and he's playing as in a 6, but in a midfielder 5. Don't forget there is a reason they are letting Felix go. And yes, Ian, you're 100% right. There's a reason. They're letting him go because he's not good enough for the team, guys. He hasn't executed properly, so we must take this into account when coming into when he joins. We must sit here and say yes. They let him go for a reason, so he can improve because he's not improving at the club. That's how a loan works. But again, they sent Zakaria. They let Zakaria go Juventus because he wasn't performing, and now he's doing quite well. So let's hope the same for Joao Felix. So for the best. Be able to consider, but man, it's Kepa got the guns showing. Has he on what? On his Instagram or something? Let's suss it out. No, doesn't have anything up. No, nothing. Will we have a shot on target against Fulham? Oh my god. Maybe with Joao Felix coming on, maybe we can have a shot. But man, oh my god, guys. That's such a concern, guys. We didn't even have a shot on target. And that's the thing for me, guys. What? We lose against Fulham 2-0. What changes from there, guys? I come back and I say the same shit that I said last week. It's just, guys, like, if we lose, we win. What happens? What happens if we lose 2-0? What happens? We got this Mr. Sue, says super. We got the Tapish. You can't. Ian says Felix has the ill talent in the world, but there's something wrong. Why hasn't he fulfilled his promise? And that's the thing. I don't know. And then people are saying he's leaving because of Diego Simeone. I don't think that's the case. I think maybe he's possibly leaving because I don't think he's good enough for Atletico. He hasn't really kind of executed it properly. So I really think he's coming here to improve himself as a player. That's what loans happen. So let's hope we can execute him properly. As I said, Joao Felix has great talent, but Atletico didn't execute it properly. So he's coming to Chelsea. He needs to find his form and find where he plays best or system he plays best and execute it properly. Oh, I meant you. I thought it was showing like his guns, like his shooting guns. Felix getting top 4 Chelsea as a rival fan. Oh, let's hope so, man. I hope lucky you sing it right. Matt sounds like Kayo / Kais Hizel. Oh, Kayo. Oh. Big up to Kayo. Big up to Kayo, my man. Mate. I mean, I remember me and him were the only ones. I mean, he said it years ago about Mount. And that's what I was thinking. I think me and him were the only ones who've been saying about Mount. No one else. Eunice finally came out and said it. Like, Eunice is done with him. I think Miz finally woke up a couple of weeks ago and saw it. Woke up, Man, I've been saying the same shit since 2019. I can't believe it. I've been saying the same shit about Mason since 2019. Simeone is very negative. Yeah, I mean, he's gone. He's gone. Simeone was a wrong manager for Joao Felix. That's why maybe he's hoping to get another shot. Chelsea and kind of get his career back on track because he needs to get his career going. He's still a very young player. He's a developing player. The best thing for him is game time and in a system that fits him. And in a system that fits him, in a team that I guess is somewhat suitable for him. I mean, our team's not suitable, but maybe in a team where he's not surrounded by better players, because he walks in as the best attacker. He walks in with confidence, So coming in, walking with confidence. Let's hope how it can change his mentality because it definitely needs to pick up. And now Klopp is a Belland. I mean, I would rather City win the Prem than Arsenal. Like I think every fan will kind of say that we don't really want Arsenal. And I had a video. I'm going to tweet this out very soon. But I did have a video, and I said if Arsenal win the title or come second, I will wear an Arsenal jersey for 48 hours. I said this before the season even started because I said there's no fucking chance they're winning anything. If I have a Portuguese international, yeah, who was the last Portuguese international we had? For like recent, can't even think of them. Nah. We would have had Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll have us realize that the hand of God tactic no longer works before. We'll have us realize that the hand of God tactic no longer works before the following. Sorry, why the fuck did I read that as tactic? Why? Don't fucking worry. I'm so stupid. Hand no longer works for the following, mate. Havertz needs to wake up and realize what the fuck is that. Jorginho. Oh yes, I guess you could say Jorginho because he's half Portuguese. No, he's Brazilian Italian. He's not Portuguese. He's Brazilian Italian, not Portuguese. He speaks Portuguese, but he's not Portuguese ethnicity. Because obviously Brazil, you speak Portuguese. Fun fact. Everyone should know that, but fun fact. If you didn't, it's just stupid. Um, the last Portuguese international we brought was the goalkeeper Eduardo Carvalhal, but of course, to Koswa and where is Begovic these days? Actually, I swear, is he at Bournemouth still? Oh, of course, with Everton, of course. Jorginho is Brazilian. But guys, let's get any last thoughts. We're going to be wrapping up soon. I think. Who else is live, guys? We can go send you guys over. Let me see if there's any breaking news, guys, before we let everyone go. I want everyone smashing that like button right now. Yeah, I mean Jorginho is Portuguese because it's Brazilian, so it's a Portuguese name. Happy Mound Day. As a birthday present, I think West Ham should offer Mason Mount a transfer offer. That's a great idea to Josh CFC. In my opinion, I think Mount, Gallagher, J. Havertz should be benched for 3 games. I think they should be sold. Portuguese goalkeeper didn't play a single minute for Chelsea. Barely played for us. Technically not a real Portuguese player. But guys, it's happening, guys. It's really happening. Joao Felix has officially joined Chelsea Football Club. We haven't got. I want to see how the announcement goes. I think it'll be announced. Should be announced today. Maybe it won't be. I don't think it'll be a big announcement. Nothing special. Just probably be him holding the jersey outside the airport or something, or the Fabregas one where he's in his fucking hotel room, doing it, which would be funny. But it won't be anything special. Nothing crazy. Just something just him holding the shirt. Where will Declan Rice go? There's no way he's staying at West Ham. Hopefully not Chelsea. I don't give a fuck where he goes. Just hopefully it's not Chelsea. Felix can goals for Chelsea. Well, let's see what Felix can do. Again, it's just a simple loan, 6-month loan. It's nothing crazy. I think it's great. I think it gives us time to kind of select someone else for August. It gives Felix confidence to come in a team where he knows, he's not going to, be sold or whatever. He knows he's going back, so it's not a lot of pressure on them. So I think it's a very good signing and great decision from Potter and the board who made the decision. And yeah, but rest older players will play. Unfortunately, I mean older players will play. Is that what you're saying? Yes, guys. Let's get to 4 last messages before we wrap up. We've got 43 people in here, but somehow we're only on 33 likes. Before we end, we have 40 votes, guys, with 33 likes. Before we end, smash that like button right now. Okay, well, have him in. I like him. What? We'll have him then. I'm not sure what team you support, but yeah, you can have Rice any day of the week. 6 months before we get back to watching Mount and Havertz weekend, we go, yeah, I mean that. And here's the thing, it's just embarrassing to see the fact that when I sit here and I say Mason Mount needs to be sold, blah blah blah, people go, oh, he'll never get sold. And that's part of the problem. Part of the problem are these fans who sit here and they say, oh, Mason Mount can never be sold. He's Papa Charles. He's this. He's that. No, Mason Mount can be fucking sold any fucking day of the week. Yeah, come tomorrow, sold. He's not. He's nothing special. The only player in this team who doesn't get sold and should never get sold at the moment is Reece James. Everyone else should be under offer. If someone gets sold, someone should get sold. So get someone like Mason Mount out. Stop saying that we can't sell Mason Mount. We can't sell him. Oh, he's proper top. We can't sell him. Oh, they'll never sell Mason Mount. He's your best player. He's our best player. If you say Mason Mount's our best player, that's an embarrassment to Chelsea Football Club because our best player is forcing himself to play on this pitch week in, week out so he can win us games, win us trophies, putting his body on the line for us. Reece James, that is. And you're calling this fucking rat who plays up front, who's a Disneyland character. He's our best player. Embarrassing. Shambolic. Humiliation. As angry man would say. Humiliation. Yeah, but apparently I have an agenda. Yeah, exactly. I have an agenda. I'm against Mason Mount. I'm against progress. Yeah, I'm against Mason Mount because he's shit. Look at Phil Foden. Phil Foden has improved over the years. Look at Saka. He has improved over the years. Look at Mount. Yeah, Mount won a fucking UCL, but he's declined over years. He's declined since he joined under Lampard. Another bum. Conor Gallagher, another guy. Never presume agenda? What? No, you're talking about. If a guy looks like a guy, he's a guy. Let's make that very clear. But yeah, another clown, Conor Gallagher. That's the guy who needs to fucking go as well. The Roadrunner. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe how did he played so well at Crystal Palace, Ian, I don't know if you're joking or whatever, but agenda is not about gender. I'm not gonna boast that. But he played so well at Crystal Palace, and somehow to come back and play like this, I don't get it. And I was so happy. I said, yes, bring back Conor Gallagher. He's definitely proved himself in the squad. I said, bring him back in, see how it dictates in 6 months, and we can see it. We can go from there. But man, he flopped hard. And yeah, I don't think he fits the system. I think you're 100% correct. I don't think Conor Gallagher fits the system. I think Conor Gallagher just needs to go. He just doesn't fit the system. His system is like a Crystal Palace system or whatever they put him there. Yeah, sell him now to Palace. Palace to get 25 million for him. I would not care. I would not care. Like, my boss, you keep spaying about Eduardo. There's no point because we're not talking about him, so I'm not gonna open it because I want a conversation and it gets me off track. Conor Gallagher has been living off that past performance. Mate, here's the thing. He had a great run at Crystal Palace. And I said he has every right to come back to Chelsea and have a shot. Right? But he flopped. And I think we just need to send him back. At this point, I think that's the point we just got to send him back. So what do you think about Ronaldo being offered 500k a day after tax? I mean, oh my god, Ronaldo, man. That's I can't believe it. Really can't believe it. 500k a day after tax. Fuck me, that's unbelievable. But apparently he wasn't playing for the money. He's just playing, for the football. That's what he said. What a waffler. Oh my days. Well, guys, so get the stream, guys. Let's get the 40 license before we wrap it up. We're gonna be wrapping up soon. How many likes are we on? We're on 40 likes. Come on, we've got 54 people in here. Can we push the 50? I know I'll push it, but come on, can we push the 50? Conor Gallagher has been living off the Palace performance. I read that. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for today's stream, guys. We did enjoy. We did discuss Joao Felix, Thuram, Todd Bowie now stepping down as the director of football and now finally coming to doing his job and letting the professionals handle the job. Joao Felix on his way to London. The loan seems to be happening soon. We're getting stuff done. It's now time to start focusing on getting a backup for Reece James. It's time to start getting backup for Reece James. It's time to start, getting a DM. So that's now improving. And the most important thing is starting to get rid of these players. That's the most important thing you can do. Get rid of these players. Also, Zakatarian, I forgot to touch on this. Zakatarian is still looking like he might come to Chelsea as well. This is not on anything. Actually, let me get if I can get an article on it quickly because Zakatarian is still looking like he's coming to Chelsea, guys. We're still interested in him. Another player that we must bring in because he did change his passport to Armenia, if I'm not mistaken. There's no reports on it, but it's just him talking about. But I'll just leave it up for now. But yes, we can still get Zakatarian. And he's laughing because I think people thought that Felix was replacing him. But yeah, no, Zakatarian is still definitely an option that must be needed. He wants to come to this club. He's done so much to go through to just come to this club. So let's hope for, unfortunately, stupid fucking rules that people make up. Oh, he's Russian. It was fucking bullshit. There's a change nationality just to play for this club. He's done so much. Bring the boy in. Deserves to come home. He wants to come to Chelsea. I need a player like that. I need a player who wants to join this club and go through the guy had to change passports and change nationality to come to this club. That doesn't show you he wants to play for this club. I don't know what will. But this guy, Zakatarian, wants to come to this club. He's definitely, as you guys say, Papa Charles, whatever you guys say over there on your section of the thing. But great player. I hope he can definitely come anytime soon. But guys, come on. 43 likes, got 54 people in here, guys. How many subs we on, guys? We're 925. 925, guys. Big up to everyone who's subbing. Going about 9 subs to stream. Appreciate that. Right there. Any potential manager news declared? No, there's no new manager news, unfortunately. But I said to declare. Hear what I said yesterday, because obviously got those bums. That's why I left. I'm sick of it, declare. I'll tell you why I declare. I don't join anymore because I'm sick of bums just always waffling and talking over me and discussing. Unfortunately, it's 1 a.m. at night. I can't scream. I can't yell. But if it's a morning time, I'll definitely shout at them. But I just can't be bothered. But I'll explain to you, declared. I don't want Potter gone. I want Potter to show me what he's got. But again, do we invest this massive amount of money into a manager who has no CV of building a team? That's my concern. So for me, there's no better manager in the market. We get Luis Enrique. Okay, it's another whole process, whatever. But we sacked a better manager. We should never sack Tuchel. We lost out on that. The consequence is we're stuck with this bum. And this bum now needs to prove to us why he should stay here. So for me, going forward, it's just about Potter proving to me why he deserves to stay here. If it comes to August and nothing's changed, it's the same shit, that's when we just fucking get him out and get a proper fucking manager who knows how to build a team, not someone who did it in Norway. I don't give a fuck about Norway. Do it with someone who's done the Prem. Thomas Tuchel did it at Paris Saint-Germain. You get to Paris Champions League final. Luis Enrique at least knows what he wants. Potter doesn't know what he wants for breakfast tomorrow. I'm seeing some positives in Potter now coming out and saying, where was it saying? He doesn't see some players part of the plan, which is good. It's good. I'm liking that. So, yeah. I mean, let's hope it can. Yeah, Sweden, same shit, same stuff. This guy's blue. Big up to Hashim, man. Hope you are. School can't see a stream, but big up to everyone. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Smash the like button, completely free. Me and Matt. Big up to Hashim, man. Hope you're well. Yes, me and Hashim will definitely appreciate it. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying school. Yes, make sure to listen to that teacher probably waffling about the most unuseful fucking thing you could imagine, but just stick to it, and you'll get out of it soon. I've been saying that for a while. Do we trust him with that 500 million? And that's what I've been saying as well. Like, do we trust him with this money? And I think Bowie's trying to create a team. That's what I think. I think he's trying to create a team to where if Potter gets sacked, it's still playable. I think that's something that he's trying to create. And I wouldn't mind that, because it's the best. Because we can't just sack Potter now. It won't work. We can't sack him now because obviously it would look very bad for us. But we don't get anyone that's pretty much any better. Yeah, we got Enrique who knows what he wants, but still, not that bit much of an upgrade. But the best upgrade we have was Thomas Tuchel. I'm sorry, the best upgrade we have was Thomas Tuchel. Has just shown he can do something with shit before back. And that's the thing. Thomas Tuchel did this. Lampard had this team, and he still did somewhat decent. Potter came in and has dropped it even worse. Yes, I know there's injuries. Thomas Tuchel had the COVID problems, and he still won games. So like it's just too much excuses for Potter here. And I don't like giving these excuses. I'll say it as is. I say Potter is doing fucking horrendous right now. Now, for me, the way I trust Potter, the way I see him taking action is getting rid of these players. I said this yesterday. I said getting rid of these players. And you got clowns saying, "Oh, how you get rid of these players? No one wants them." Blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. Terminate their contract, but make a start. Make a start. Start dropping him. Start getting him on the bench. I would rather Chukwuemeka play 44 games this season than see him out on that pitch. I would rather not Pedro, but I'd rather David Fofana play than Havertz for the whole season. I don't want these guys that haven't shown anything new. They've declined. Like it or not, declared Mount, Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic, Jorginho, Kante. All these guys are declining. Jorginho, Kante with age and injury, but these attackers are still young and fresh, but they're still arse. So for me, I don't want these players here, and I know there's a problem with these players. So for me to trust Potter and see how Potter can react, yes, he needs to have his own team. But for him to get his own team, he needs to start getting rid of players. It's fucking common sense. We got bums. Oh, how are you gonna get rid of players? Oh, it's not that easy. Well, make a fucking start. You're fucking here, Chelsea. If you don't want a player, you don't want him. Fucking Ten Hag got rid of fucking Ronaldo. You can't tell me it's not hard. Ten Hag went against the board and terminated Ronaldo's contract. The Glazers, who wants money only, they don't care about winning. The Glazers want money. But Ten Hag went against them and got him out. So why isn't Potter doing that now? Arteta did it. Klopp did it. Pep did it. That's how you build a fucking team. You build a team under your own will. And I'm saying, declared, Potter needs to come in and say, I want X, Y, and Z gone, and I want D, F, G in. Just do something. Something. Oh, but he's only been here for 4 months. Well, fucking hasn't done anything in 4 months. What do you mean he's only been here for 4 months? Thomas Tuchel came in 1 week and already transformed the team. Lampard did it. Lampard came in and transformed the team in 1 week. And Lampard's a bum. So come on. When are we gonna stop with the excuses and start backing Potter? And now instead of giving him excuses, start showing what he can fix on. Because there's no excuses for him. He's taken fucking L's, right? He hasn't taken a W for a while. So for him to take more W's, he has to start getting rid of this person taking action. That's how he does it. Of course, you can sack him and stay with interim manager and see if the manager bounce. Then you would know if he lost dressing room. I mean, I think he's lost dressing room already. I don't. It hasn't been solved. Like here's the thing: we sacked Tuchel because he lost the dressing room. We sacked Tuchel because he was on the same page as Bowie. But we go higher, the same problem. We go higher, fucking Potter, and the dressing room's even worse. Doesn't make sense. We need to terminate players' contract just like what Arsenal did. Potter needs to take. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Arteta, not a world class manager, but he's trying to become a world class manager, and the way he's trying to become a world class manager is by taking action. Ten Hag, same thing. It's pen and paper. Oh, it's not all black and white. Well, the fucking statistics has shown this. How you build a team in the Premier League on the recent times has shown if you come in, you take discipline, you take action, you take accountability, you take steps to build a team around you. That's how you thrive. Crying and fucking not selling players and not building a team around you isn't. This team is done. Declared chat, everyone, this team is done. You need to move them on. Not the 25 of them, but majority. Yes, there's outliers, but we look at the Manchester City game, we look at the other game. 9 out of 11 of them should be sold. All right, this team needs to start getting sold. That means selling Mount. Sell him. He's a major problem. People, why are you attacking? Mount's still one of the biggest problems at this club. Mount needs to go. Havertz, another big problem. Every player is their own problem. So if we lost the dressing room, then if we sack him, we could play way better than we are and get on a decent run. But again, I just don't know who we get in. Yeah, what if he's our interim manager? What if he's our interim manager? He's just here for the vibes. He's here to kind of make Chelsea Mr. all nice and sweet and all that. Like Ralph, did and Ollie did. And then we could get a bad boy manager. Then we don't have a deal. Don't we have a deal off already? Oh, we still don't. We still don't. Oh, okay. We still don't even have director of football. Oh, we have a sporting director, but not director of football, and that's something. Yes, obviously we still need to get in. I mean, that goals and assists, if you looked at, was Watford and Norwich. So, if the manager has lost the dressing room, then every player looks like the problem. But in fact, they are down tooling. Again, yes, you're correct. But if the manager lost the dressing room, I think the manager needs to get rid of the players. But again, you think Potter's not that guy to revamp the dressing room and get the players playing again? I'm sorry, then he's not that guy. He's not that guy to get the dressing room going and the spirits again. He is not that guy. And I understand that, and that's what I'm saying. Yes, do we invest this big money into him? I would say no. I would say no. I don't want to invest big money into Potter. I don't see anything in Potter, but unfortunately, we have to. So he needs to prove to me why he's here. Potter's not leaving, so Potter needs to prove to me why he's staying and take some action. I'll go to the end of it, mate. You know, during that World Cup spell when we got all those players and all those directors and that, I no clue. But I know we got Vivel. That's all you need. That's all you need. You got Vivel. You got your sporting director. That's all you need. But guys, that's it for the stream today, guys. We got 40 people in here. Big up to everyone who's joined. Been here for about an hour and 16 minutes. Who else is live? If anyone else, we can send you guys over to them for more news. We got Orgs Green Turf, guys. Green Turf is on his new channel, so go over to Green Turf. Tell him I sent you guys. I hope everyone did enjoy, guys. He's talking about the same thing, transfer news. He has some more updates, some more news. I think Jem was supposed to go live Ben Jacobs or something, but I don't know if he's still doing that. But go over to what's the channel called? Soccer IQ, guys. He's talking about it right now, doing transfer news. The panel is open on his end. You guys can have your say. Go chat to him. But yeah, hope everyone did enjoy today's stream. And back Thursday, 10:30 a.m. UK time, and we'll do a Fulham preview. We'll get some of you guys in here. I know some of you guys have wanted to join the panel recently, so we'll get you guys on Thursday. And yeah, we got Prime in here. Prime. Lateness is greatness. We got Prime in the house. Late. Prime. Late. I'm ending it now, man. I'm ending it. But Prime, come here Thursday, 9:30. We'll chat about Fulham. We'll chat about Fulham. Prime, come in Thursday, 9:30. Oh, sorry. What time? Wait, what time is it now in UK? 11:30. 10:30 UK time. Prime coming out about 11:30. Open the lines. We'll chat about Fulham. We'll chat about what everything's been happening because we have to catch up. Have a chat about what you've been saying. But yeah, stream is done. We've been here for about just under 90 minutes. So hope everyone did enjoy. And turn the notification bell on, guys. I want to see everyone here Thursday as well. If you want to continue watching, go to Chelsea Football IQ. And I'll see you guys Thursday. Peace out, everyone. Take care. Keep her in.